Hi there and welcome. Today we're going to be taking a look at data validation within Google Sheets. What is data validation? Data validation is a feature within Google Sheets that allows us to control exactly what kind of information can be entered into particular cells or ranges of cells. We're going to be looking at three types of data validation that you can use in your day-to-day workings. The first type that we're going to look at are tick boxes. In order to add tick boxes to your document, all you need to do is select the range that you want to insert them into, move to Insert, and click on Tick Box, which is about 3/4 of the way down the list. Once you've done this, you can now click and interact with these tick boxes to have them display a ticked or unticked format. If the list that you're using extends further down, you can always use the bobble in the bottom right corner of the cell in order to apply them further down the list. A useful combination that you can use with tick boxes is some of our conditional formatting. This will make it that any boxes that are ticked will change color, making visual clarification much easier. We go into more detail about conditional formatting in another one of our videos, but for the quick cheat sheet, all you need to do is set it up that it says text is exactly and true within that, then choosing the color you like. Once you've done this, any of the boxes within here will change color as soon as you tick them, and change back if they're then again unticked. The next form of data validation that we're going to take a look at are drop-down lists. Much like our tick boxes, these are very easy to set up and edit. All you need to do is select a range, move to Insert, and click on Dropdown. This will once again open up our data validation sidebar, allowing us to edit the options within our dropdown. Here, you can add things such as text, choose the colors that will be represented by these, and reorder them as you please. Once you click Done, and this is added, these will now function as drop-downs, allowing you to choose the items within. Much like our tick boxes, if you want to apply them further down the list, you can just grab on that bobble and pull them down within here. If you need to edit the options within your drop-down list, you can do so by clicking on the pencil. This will bring back up our data validation rule, where you'll be able to add another item, and click Done. Once you do, it will ask you if you just want to apply this to this singular instance or to all. If you choose Apply to All, then all of your previously made drop-down lists within this group will contain all of the options that you've now added. The last form of data validation that we're going to look at in this video is specific data validation. This allows you to control exactly what is entered in each cell, or to create a range within people can add information. Much like our other two forms, in order to set this up, you need to select the range that you want to apply your data validation to. At this point, you want to go to the Data menu rather than Insert, and choose Data Validation. Once again, we'll get our side list here. Once you've made your selection, you can click Add Rule. But if you have made a mistake in what you've selected, you can always choose it afterwards using the Apply to Range section. By default, it's chosen to give us drop-down menus here, but we're going to change our criteria for this rule. When you click on this, you'll notice that there are a lot more options. The first set of options relate to text. This allows you to ensure that a cell contains a certain fragment of text, does not contain it, exactly contains a certain amount of text, or is a valid email or URL. We also have options that allow us to set up rules based on dates and ones based on numbers. In this example, we're going to use one of the number-based rules for this. In this case, let's pretend that we want a number between 50 and 100 in this. This means that any number within this range will be accepted without problem. If I put in, for example, 55, there'll be no issue. Anything outside of that range will trigger a warning message. You'll see this little red triangle in the corner of the cell, and you'll get a message that says it's invalid and that you must enter a number or make an entry that fits the rules that we've set up. This is called a warning. If we have this set up with a warning, then this is all that happens. Although we can also choose to reject the input. Rejecting the input and clicking Show Help Text for a selected cell allows us to put in a customized message that will appear. The difference between this, if I put in a number that doesn't fit my selected range and hit return, I will get a dialog box that says there was a problem and then the help message that we chose. This is a great way of ensuring that whatever data is entered into your range or cells absolutely conforms to the inputs that you require. When you're done, click on the Done button. You'll notice as well that any data validation that you've created within your sheet will appear on this menu and will be highlighted if you hover over it. You can edit these at any time by clicking back into them, or you can delete them using the trash can symbol. Thanks for watching. Here at the Live Learning Company, we aim to take the hassle out of tech and put the human back into digital training. We deliver scalable training sessions in productivity and collaboration apps such as Google Workspace and Microsoft 365. Our sessions are delivered live by trainers, meaning you can ask questions as you learn. Click on the link to see our website and learn more.